Here we go, Libra. Stay tuned. It looks like you've got a whole bunch of new things in your life that you're handling and addressing that you obviously know about, but you've got a tag team effort to take care of all of this. You're taking care of the most precious things that are important to you. You're getting it handled. It's kind of like the family or the things that mean the most to you. So it's really fascinating. Stay tuned. We're going to talk all about it. Hey Libra, how are you? All the kitties right now are sleeping. I've got two boys. I've got Theo, the little prince right here. And I've got Champion right here. Oh, I love you too, baby. Thank you. Tinkerbell's on the bed and Daisy's on the floor. I'm sure that Star is up in the closet. And everybody is sleeping. We're chilling out. All right, baby. So, we're with you. We're with Libra. We need to do your reading. Welcome, welcome. Let's get going and see what your cards want to say for you. I hope you're having a good September. I really do enjoy Libra. Libra is balanced and can be one of the most balanced, and they truly do want to be fair. They definitely can make great lawyers, for sure. And between Libra and Aquarius, they're quite the thinkers. I find them to be rather similar in a lot of respects. And they're definitely of the mind. But their outlook is just a little bit different. Anyway, so we're on Libra right now. And I'm going to do a double read here, just laying down some of the cards. We've got to get them settled in. And see what they want to say about the surrounding energies that you've got going on. And what that means for you. And then you can have better choices or possible tools to decide what you'd like to do with that. Let me just take 10 seconds to rearrange these and make them more organized. I'll be right back. Okay, Libra, this is really interesting. So you have a huge amount of aces around you. You've got the Ace of Cups twice, you've got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. So aces as in number one, so they're first. You've got a lot of new things that you're having to make decisions on. A lot of new things, because your aces are everywhere. So it's got your world turned a little bit upside down right now because of all these new decisions that you're having to address and take care of. And sometimes with new things, it's because there's a little unsureness in new stuff. Whenever you try anything new, you're going to feel a little bit unsure with it because it's brand new. Okay, Champion, please. He's taking a drink of water. Hopefully he'll come back over and settle down. So now, the thing that it talks about in your center cards is it talks about how you've got things that are precious to you, like children. It's youthfulness, and you're having to make choices with them to make sure that, good choices to manifest with all these new decisions. Is what's made your world turned around a little bit. So, that is true, that there are kids and everything going back to school, and so it may be some of that energetic for some people. And Libra is an incredible host and is always trying to balance everything, and so that might be a level of the discombobulation or just out of sorts, or with having to deal with that right now, because it does also show that in the future with some of these new choices and these thought patterns, that one of the people that is very oh, I don't want to say foolish. I want to say it's kind of got their heads in the cloud a little bit. How do I explain it? It's like the kid that's not always realistic, but yet still somehow makes it through everything. You know, there's certain kids and people and things that they should have died because they almost like this card. The person is youthful and young, and he's called the Fool. And he's almost going off of the cliff because he's not really paying attention to where he's going. But he thinks that life is just going to kind of take care of things. And somehow it does, amazingly, with the universe. Somehow this person still becomes like unscathed. You know, even like he's got his little dog, the consciousness, some people call it, or just the angel, the guardian angel, or maybe even the parent that's, you know, that looks after. But in the future, it does talk about with some new decisions making for this person. They are doing well, and they're not acting necessarily foolish, because foolish would definitely be turned upside down. But they have a lot of new decisions that they have to make within their mind and their thoughts. With launching some new things, because of course swords are of thoughts, words, things like that. Wands are of actions, new actions that you have to take. And of course, just recently in your past and in your base past, you had to deal with emotional firsts. It looks like you got past a lot of the emotional first. Now it's just about taking action and taking your thoughts and your words towards those actions. So organizing all that so that we can turn your world back up, right side up. All right, moving forward, we have got different, you know, there's nothing chaotic, and there's nothing going against you, or no tarot cards or no surprises, so that's good news. And in your hopes and fears, it does talk about like a lineage, the manifesting to make sure that nobody is left out in the cold, that no one is in of need of anything. So it does seem kind of responsible, this theme that's going through here. Talks about having just taken a trip with all of the family, working on everything. So, I mean, you can kind of see the theme going on here within the groups. I do believe this is hitting a lot of people with this going back to school energy. This is the first reading that's shown any of that. But maybe because of the Libra's personality that, you know, they're really looking after and wanting to take care of everybody. So within your environment, it's saying that you want someone who's kind of like wanting to be the team captain, and new projects, and some of your new projects or actions that you're having to take aren't going necessarily as smoothly as you'd like, and you're a little frustrated about it, but you've still got it handled. Once again, you want people to be self-sufficient. You've got in the past a little overloaded, overburdened with there's a neediness in the Ace of Cups here, and always needing something new. I don't know what that's about, but overloaded with that aspect within this dynamic of whoever you're dealing with all of these newnesses and responsibilities and these overseeing of these youthful souls within the middle section. Okay, moving forward, it talks about there is a woman that's looking towards the future, and she's pretty solid. She's pretty self-assured. She knows what she wants. She's very, she's getting information of somebody's complaining. It's a young person kind of complaining, but she's got it handled. So it's whoever that is, if that's you, it looks like you're going to handle everything well. Maybe this person is just trying to releasing some of their energies of concerns that they have. So they're bringing you some information of actions, and you're going to have really great advice for them and handle it like with a breeze, which is nice. Jumping into the future, it looks like you're going to go with gusto and move forward, and any level of things trying to bring you down with words that people are saying, you're not even going to have any time for it. You're not going to pay any attention to it. You've just got so much to do in all the actions. There are a lot of actions taking place here. A lot of responsibility here. And it does feel like that energy of parenting, because you're taking care of things that are precious to you. So that's the theme of this particular reading. All right, let's just take a moment and we'll be right back with wrap up. Before we do the wrap up, I just want to quickly mention that there are 2 videos for each sign. So if you want to look at the general and the love and relationships, feel free. Also, too, you might consider looking at your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do that at www.ctgtarot.com. It's the only place you can book a reading. And for Goodwill and Prosperity, there's always a support donate button on the website. If you'd like to subscribe, if you haven't already done that, that'd be great. We'd love to see you around and keep track of us. For this video, if you'd like to give us a thumbs up, that helps other people know that it's good. And so if you want to leave comments, please express yourself. I just try to be uplifting for everybody else, spread the good vibes, and thanks for your support. Happy watching, and now we're going to get back to the wrap up. Okay, Libra, we've got a bit of wrap up here, and the thing that we do see the most is a lot of new things, a lot of new choices, and new decisions being made in your life. You're taking care of things that are the most precious to you. Some people it's children. With me, it's my children and my animals. There's decision making that's happening that you're needing to make with these things that are precious with you. And there's a whole bunch of new stuff that is obviously new, so it hasn't happened before. Even though you've been taking a lot on and a bit too much, with the actions that you've needed to take to keep everything going, you're still moving forward. You've still got gusto. I've got to give it to you. There's a few of your projects that, or just like one that isn't going the way you want it to, but you're handling it. So it's like you've got the King of Wands, you've got the Queen of Wands, and you see this like parenting sort of, we got this. And both of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are standing upright, and they're handling things. And they're actually handling things separately, like tag team. You do this, I'll do this, you know, and it's working out. It's all working out. There's really nothing working against you in this reading. There's nothing to be concerned about. It's just a lot going on. And all I can say is that you're handling it. You're doing it well. That's just what the cards are talking about. And your concern with everybody's going to do well, make it well, not be in need, and you're full of gusto. You just don't even have time for negative words from other people, which is great. It's hard. It's really hard to do that sometimes. And you just got back from a trip, or some sort of a trip. Over here it talks about that. So, I mean, overall, I mean, this sounds like a reading that actually a lot of people might be going through right now. And if you're single and you don't have, like, children, it's still about a whole bunch of new things in your life and taking care and making decisions on things that are the most precious to you. Youthful things that are precious to you, even if it's yourself. You get the theme of it. So move forward. You've got the energy. I don't know how you have so much energy. You just keep taking care of everything. And bravo. Good for you. I'm sure you'll get some rest in the near future, although you just came back from vacation, sort of rest and relaxation then, so maybe you'll get one in the near future. Fascinating. But there's a wrap up for you, and we'll talk to you soon in the next reading. Okay, mush mush.